Welcome to a special post-commentary edition of Fire Emblem 3 Iron Man. This is Chapter 7, Port Warren, one of my least favorite chapters in the game, partly because it's so goofy. Rad and Caesar here are both Rad's not that great, but he can at least buy us some killer weapons and silver weapons. Also, yes, the footage is sped up, and that is partly just so I can get this over with quicker. This chapter isn't that long anyways, especially if you do it how I did it. Now my original plan was to have someone go down there to the bottom right and arena grind, but that didn't pan out. This pirate here has a silver axe, and you might want to sell that because you have quite a bit of money. The main thing with this chapter is that there's a lot of enemies in the middle. So, the best course of action is to meet them and, well, destroy them. Although the way I decide to do is kind of cheesy. See, I don't know why the arena idea went out of my head, but then again, I tend to record these playthroughs at like 1 in the morning or 3. So instead we decided to warp Merrick all the way over to the boss so he could finish the boss off so he could do a quick clear. Although this takes a bit longer than, well, it should have. But gives Merrick some more stuff to do. Generally, what the plan is, or what the plan was to fight in the middle for as long as possible, or actually for a couple turns, and then basically just warp Mars to the end and get experience that way. Now, I've been underutilizing Marth throughout this run, and I am kind of ashamed of that, actually. But hopefully, Chapter 9 onwards, where I'm currently at, as of right now, we'll start getting him some good combat, because he is really good in this game. Generally, you just want to keep people healed, and Sheeta's not actually that useful in this map because there's a lot of bows. And my idea was you could lure the guys into this choke point of sorts because there's mountains and forests all over the place. I did not want anyone to die, so I had Abel equip his javelin because he can double every single one of these guys and kill them, mind you. It's not very efficient if he dies. Meanwhile, we try to go for Blizzard here, and it doesn't quite pan out, sadly, because he dodges. Maybe a little more experience for Merrick helps. Generally, I haven't had too much of a battle plan, and I apologize for that. It's like, it's been so long since I played Book 1 that it's just kind of like me winging it. Now see, Abel can actually like two-shot these guys with freaking iron actually, I think. So if I actually would have had him keep attacking, he would have just eventually just killed everything, and then he would have died. Luck defense HP for Navarre. Kashin getting some nice shots in. Hardin getting some nice kills in because he has the Night Killer. Not using an armored person this time, so that's always nice. Wolf getting a couple shots in. As much as I like Wolf, he's only okay in this game, although a strengths, luck, HP level, and all that's all good. Getting Rosh some experience here. So yeah, that's all good. Defense HP is always a nice level. Getting Ogma some attacks in here, because he can pretty much two-shot these guys. Everyone else needs to come up and support. And we can use Reblow or Physic. Reblow is such a funny name, though. I wish Bantu would have gotten up to turn into a dragon for some cool fighting, but there's always Tiki later. Blizzard Caliber. We have Merrick successfully defeat him. Goddess Icon, which comes in handy because, well, luck is... luck's okay. Not really important in these games. Kashim dodges a nice attack. Navarre takes a hit. Ogma takes a few hits, so is Hardened. I actually thought Ogma was going to die that phase because I thought I had been a little too wild on that. I believe this is the final turn. Because now I just start going like, oh, we'll get as much experience as physically possible before I send Marth over there. Yeah, this is it, because if I was sending Sheeta over there, it's definitely the last turn. And she crits, again. She continues to be the hero of the run. And she'll continue to be so. We'll just continue to keep striking these guys as much as possible, and then just boom, boom, boom. Warp Marth over. Get some levels while we're at it. I am really trying to use Hardened and stuff a lot more. It's just like I'm spacing out my experience way too much, I think. Wolf actually getting some KOs in this map. It's kind of nice. Also, I still regret this decision to have Ogman not use his silver on this horseman, because he probably could have taken out the horseman with the silver. It's just a regrettable decision overall, and well, yeah. If only he crit. That would have been really nice. And generally the way we end this map is just have Jagan try to get a little bit of experience and warp Marth, and that's about it, really. I hope you enjoyed this sped up part. Chapter 8 will be the same because of, well, derps. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. It will be back to normal in Chapter 9. I'll see you then.